Welcome to the Ambrose Asylum. However, the Authority is running late. Corporate Kane is running the show in the blockbuster news from moments ago. Our main event tonight, Corporate Kane versus the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins in a lumberjack match. Next to all this WWE Universe, the happiest person in Chicago right now is Corporate Kane. He gets what he wants, that's Seth Rollins. Triple H asked Kane, can you be professional tonight? Kane said, sure, so is he being professional?
Hey, Corporate Kane stepped up to the plate. He told Triple H, you gotta run the show, you gotta take care of business, and that's exactly what he did.
You're right, Byron, it's a heck of a main event.
I got some good news. Rumor has it that the Authority is running late tonight. I mean, come on, Hunter, it's 8 o'clock Eastern Time, we're live, let's go! Anyway, I want to take this opportunity, since the inmates are going to be running the asylum tonight, to say on behalf of the entire WWE roster, welcome to Monday Night RAW! I have always wanted to do that. I'm pretty good at it, right? Sounded good. But don't worry, as you can see, I ain't wearing a tie. And I'm not gonna stand out here and bore you and go on and on and on and on. I'm more of an action, speak louder than words kind of guy, and right now, I'm looking for a fight.
There's the Viper, Randy Orton, who we've seen team with Dean Ambrose a few times over the past few weeks in their battles against the Wyatt family.
Ambrose looking for a fight. Maybe the Viper will oblige him.
Now that would be fun to watch. Careful what you ask for, Dean.
So Ambrose, Ambrose, have I ever told you, although I'm from St. Louis, how much I love Chicago? And after we're done here tonight, I got about a 4 or 5 hour drive home, and I'm sleeping in my own bed tonight, so I'm very happy about that too. Now, the reason why I'm out here is I wanted to say that last week on SmackDown, while you were in Saudi Arabia representing the WWE, I was fighting the Wyatts. And I know that is a fight that you hold very seriously, that you take very seriously, which is why I came out here to tell you that I just heard a second ago in back that at Hell in a Cell you're going to be in the fight of your life against Luke Harper and Braun Strowman. And I almost forgot to mention, at Hell in a Cell, your partner is going to be me. Now, Dean, if we want to win this fight...
No. I know how we're going to win this fight. I'm very excited about this. I'm glad you're going to be my partner at Hell in a Cell. I think we're going to do really good, but listen to me. I've been fighting the Wyatts for years, all right? And the line to beat the beards off those big goons starts behind me. So just follow my lead, kiddo, and you'll be all right.
Dean, I gotta say, you're a talented guy. You really are. You've made a name for yourself in a very, very short amount of time here in the WWE, but years ago when you were dreaming of one day becoming a WWE superstar, well, I was already hearing voices in my head. Now, I don't play well with others, everybody knows that. And I think they also know that you don't either. But if there's anyone in the locker room, anyone at all, that I think I might be able to see eye to eye with on an issue such as this one, Dean, I think you're the guy. Now, what do you say? I say if we want to end the war on the Wyatts, then I think you need to be smart here, Dean, and you need to follow my lead.
Thing is, I'm just not real good at taking direction. Know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, neither am I, but I'm not real big on standing by in the sidelines while someone like you has all the fun.
And I ain't real big on trusting you. Never have been, never probably will be.
Is that right? Is that right? Well, Dean, I can't blame you, because most of the time I can't even trust myself.
Boys, boys, boys! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for the greatest thing going in all of WWE and feel the power! It's a new day! Get your clapper out, Byron!
No, thank you. Ha ha! I'd rather beat my head up against the wall. They can stop the curse of Feliciano's goat.
Now, guys, we're sorry. We're so sorry. We didn't mean to break up this heartfelt moment that you're having. But last week on Raw, we slayed. We destroyed. We stood tall. And the only thing that you two can talk about is the Wyatts?
I thought you two were supposed to be Bros. You did it?
You see what he did there? You see what he did there? Bros, it's a play on words. Y'all are in there talking about whatever it is that you're talking about when you need to be talking about the new day.
Because we did the impossible. We took out Dolph Ziggler
And redefined the term show off. We turned him off.
We took out the Dudley Boys.
We took them back to Dudleyville and turned Dudleyville into a retirement community. What's that?
It's a walker.
That's a walker.
And we took out WWE's crowning achievement. We took out John Cena!
But John, here's the thing. We can see you. We saw you last week laid out in the middle of the ring at the hands of the New Day. Bare hands. Bare hands.
You see, in just one night, the New Day accomplished more than any other team in history. The New Day accomplished more than any other team ever. Ever. Get on our level.
Now, Dino, if my memory serves me correctly, the Shield never did that.
And Randy did the Authority? Oh no! Did Evolution? Oh no! But what about Legacy? Oh no!
Dang, Randy, how many groups have you been in?
I mean, come on, man. You give a whole new definition to the word groupie.
Got him. We got him.
You see, but the New Day, we not just any old group.
You see, we have a saying, and it goes, out with the old
and in with the New Day. So why don't you two take a page out of Chicago Bull players Derrick Rose's book and I haven't even said it yet.
It's coming though. It's coming.
Like Derrick Rose just going, sit on the bitch. And let us bask in the ambience that is New Day. I mean, unless you're trying to get that work and feel the power of positivity.
Hi, everybody. There seems to be some confusion in the ring, but let me make this clear. The inmates are not running the asylum tonight. I am. Well, at least until the authority gets here. You know, I have a poster in my office that says, if you play with fire, you get burned. It's a fire safety poster, but it applies here as well. So let's get a referee out there, because New Day, if you believe that you are the most dominant group in WWE, you can prove it when you face Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose right now.
I like that ruling. Corporate Kane's on a roll.
Corporate Kane's doing a great job.
He's got some cool posters.
Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton were trying to find the humor in New Day, but then they got fed up with him. Big E and company love to run their mouth. When you're that good, it's hard not to. Again, there was truth in what they were saying when we left Monday Night Raw last week. The New Day had left the Dudley Boys, John Cena, and Dolph Ziggler down. New Day was standing tall. And here we go, tag team match. Ambrose and Kingston will start things off. So, Red Byron?
We're going to find out if New Day can stand tall against Ambrose and Orton.
Well, what we're going to really find out is, can Ambrose and Orton get along? And, John, they need to develop a kinship here as they head into a match with Braun Strowman and Luke Harper in 2 weeks at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, but they both have that old mantra of the rattlesnake. They don't trust anyone, and they don't trust each other. And for very good reason. So can they get along? I doubt it.
Ambrose with a shoulder tackle to Kingston.
For Chicago, we had Evolution versus the Shield here.
And look at Kofi. Oh, man, he ran right into an elbow from Ambrose. And here comes Dean. And Kofi going to regroup. Ambrose and Orton have New Day on the run. Monday Night Raw is live in Chicago.
Hey, you can't do that.
Back live on Monday Night Raw, Randy Orton and Dean Ambrose teaming against Big E and Kofi of the New Day. And guys, the story that's developed here during the commercial break has been Orton and Ambrose, as you see again here, working well as a team.
And we know Orton and Ambrose don't see eye to eye, obviously, but it's funny how a mutual distaste for New Day can create a pretty good partnership.
And also, John, a mutual distaste for the Wyatt family. Ambrose and Orton meet Braun Strowman and Luke Harper at Hell in a Cell.
A common enemy makes good friends. I'm not sure if that's enough when you have somebody as unstable as Dean Ambrose and Randy Orton, but we'll see.
Snapmare takedown of the 300-pound Big E, and Ambrose follows it up with a sliding clothesline. The very eccentric and unorthodox style of Ambrose. Cover and a kick out by Big E. Meanwhile, the New Day head into the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view event in 2 weeks. The Staples Center in Los Angeles, defending the tag team titles against the Dudley Boys.
Dudley Boys still trying to become the 10-time WWE Tag Team Champions.
Drop kick by Orton. Hook to the leg and a kick out in defense of the Dudleys. That man, Xavier Woods, has played a key role in making sure that the Dudleys have not been able to win the titles.
That's what Xavier Woods is there for.
Big E with the blows to the midsection of Randy Orton. Again, if you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, the Authority, Stephanie and Triple H.
Look at the rhythm of Big E.
The jiggling begins.
The Authority are running extremely late, according to Stephanie. Corporate Kane has been left in charge. He made this matchup, saying the inmates are not running the asylum tonight.
Corporate Kane also made the big main event match tonight of he versus Seth Rollins in a lumberjack match.
Yeah, I mean, Triple H told Kane, now listen, can you be professional and forget about your issues with Seth Rollins until Hell in a Cell? They can wait 2 more weeks. Kane said yeah, and then he put himself in a match
as soon as he hung up the phone.
Jacked up crowd tonight at the Allstate Arena in Chicago.
Ambrose feeding off all that energy.
One of the greatest sports arenas in the world. The old Rosemont, now the Allstate Arena.
Dean Ambrose, top rope. Oh, wow, what a drop kick to Big E. Ambrose cover, hooks the leg and a kick out. Two massive egos on that side of the ring, Ambrose and Orton.
Yeah, but again, you're seeing great continuity here.
Hey, are you?
Yeah, it seemed to be an exchange of words there. We're not quite sure about what. Now Orton punishing Big E. Perhaps Ambrose was saying to Randy, can you do it any better?
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe we're starting to see a little bit of one-upsmanship here, which isn't a bad thing.
What you're seeing right here is the old Garvin stomp.
Orton has perfected it and made it his own, hasn't he?
He certainly has. Like Randy has done so many things.
Tagged by Ambrose, and it did not appear Randy wanted out at that point.
Not at all.
Now
Ambrose coming with a stomp.
Yeah.
The only one not enjoying this right now is Big E.
Tag from Orton. Dean Ambrose
won't even get out of the ring.
Look at that.
Poor Big E.
Yeah.
Come on, referee, do something. Look at this. Big E just crawled over and tagged.
Yeah. Kofi Kingston runs into a double team. So despite the fact they were arguing, Orton and Ambrose sent Kofi flying. Is the train about to come off the tracks for those two? We'll find out. Raw rolls on live. What? New Day has taken control of Orton and Ambrose in our kickoff match here tonight live on Monday Night Raw. Byron, let's show everyone what happened during the commercial break to Randy Orton.
Yeah, the difference maker, Xavier Woods there, poking his nose to Randy Orton's business, opening the door for Big E and New Day to take advantage.
And again, John, the numbers game coming to help out the New Day.
Yeah, pretty bold claim the New Day said when they first came out here. They're the most dominant faction of all time after last week. When you're in the ring there with two guys who are part of Evolution and part of the Shield with Dean Ambrose.
Not sure if New Day is quite the greatest faction of all time, but they could be well on their way with moves like this. Dominating Orton now is... Woods continues to bark out.
Well, last week they did lay out a host of stars there, carrying them off like cordwood. Cena, Ziggler, the Dudleys.
That's true. I mean, who else can say that? Who else can say they laid out for some of the greatest superstars you've ever seen?
Oh, and right now they're laying out Randy Orton.
It's like getting beat up on Bourbon Street.
That's just uncomfortable to watch.
New Day! Yeah, you don't know about that noise, Randy.
And Kofi just continues to punish Randy Orton. Look at boom!
A right hand by Big E. Good to hear it.
God, can you imagine having to be in a match with that guy blasting that trombone?
We said about Big E ever since he first came in here. He's got every tool in the toolbox to be a world champion here one day.
Abdominal stretch wearing down Randy Orton.
Big E has that rare explosiveness of power and strength that a guy like a J.J. Watt has or Lawrence Taylor used to have.
Come on, Randy, Mr. Orton, Randy.
How annoying is that, man?
He doesn't stop.
Man, there's a lot to say, guys.
I'd imagine you and him in the same room.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd have to get a tambourine or something. I'm not good with the musical instruments.
Randy trying to fight back, and Big E with an elbow right to the face. And now just mocking Orton. And imagine what that feels like, Byron. If you're Randy Orton, to see Big E doing that.
It lights a fire under you, but there's not a whole lot you can do, and Big E is dominating the way he is.
Right, he's embarrassing Randy Orton now, as is the rest of New Day. And cheap shot by Woods.
New Day just loves to rub it in whenever they've got the advantage.
I think that's rubbing it in. I think that's sticking a boot in someone's ribs.
Yeah, that too.
Randy's got
Big E just got rhythm. Oh, watch
Watch
this.
out.
Oh, and Randy Orton sidestepping. Big E out of the ring, and this could be the opening the Viper needs. But can Randy get to Ambrose?
Orton's a long ways away from that corner.
And Big E has to get back in the ring to tag his partner, Kofi Kingston. Yeah, Big E's about to make it. Does he go for Randy or does he go for his partner, Kofi?
They're going to try to keep Randy away from Ambrose. Not going to happen, though. Tag made by Kingston. Tag to Ambrose. And here comes Ambrose. Ooh, I thought Kofi had made the tag, but I guess not. Big E appears to still be the legal man. And there's the running bulldog by Ambrose.
Shades of a young Dustin Rhodes.
Oh, what's
Here
up?
comes Dean. There goes Kofi. And there goes Big E.
Yeah, lunatic running loose. He's single-handedly taking out New Day.
Watch out, guys. Incoming.
Incredible. Dean Ambrose taking out the New Day.
Ambrose isn't stopping.
That crazy elbow drop off the top rope. He
For
may
the
have it.
win and a kick out.
Get him. Kofi, you gotta get up. Come on, come on.
Ambrose can hook those big arms of Big E.
Belly to belly. Planting Ambrose off that slight distraction by Woods.
That's the brilliance of Xavier Woods.
Nobody home.
Uh-oh.
Tag to Orton.
Here comes a fresher Viper.
Big clothesline. Power slam by Orton.
With authority. Those Pippi Longstocking braids won't help you now.
yeah,
Xavier Woods will.
Oh, wait.
Maybe not.
Uh-oh.
That's how you remove Xavier Woods from the equation.
Went for trouble in paradise, Randy Orton.
You're not going to like this ride, Kofi.
Oh, but Orton will.
Vintage Orton.
Wow, and planted.
Randy's going to that place.
Yeah, we know what that look means.
Randy didn't even try for the cover. He knows exactly what he wants.
He's hearing voices.
He's swinging for the fences.
Capacity crowd in Chicago.
This one's going to make it out of Wrigley.
Went for the RKO, and Kofi just shoved Orton into Ambrose and took advantage for the win.
Here are your winners, the WWE Tag Team Champions, the New Day.
Again, the extra body by the New Day caused mass confusion, and it ended up allowing Kofi to pick up the win.
Take a look at what happened here. Orton go for the RKO. Inadvertently shoved into Ambrose, and that paved the way for Kofi Kingston to steal a pin.
Yes, they get along. That was just a mistake, but it may not be seen that way.
Well, the New Day look for the Dudley Boys and Hell in a Cell for the tag team titles. Meanwhile, Orton and Ambrose got to get back together because they've got Harper and Strowman waiting in the wings. Well, guys, in charge tonight is our Director of Operations, Corporate Kane, at least for the time being, because as we heard when Raw kicked off, Stephanie McMahon and Triple H are running really late. Kane has put himself into the main event tonight. Corporate Kane versus Seth Rollins for the WWE World Title, a lumberjack match. And guys, you got to wonder if the Authority has any idea what the main event is here tonight. Maybe Kane is just waiting to find out what they have to say about it.
And it happens in 2 weeks only on the WWE Network.
This is a Divas match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Alicia Fox and Brie Bella from Scottsdale, Arizona. Team Bella member, Nikki Bella.
Important
night tonight for Nikki. She's got to try to build momentum toward Hell in a Cell.
Well, you look at Nikki, she's oozing confidence because she believes that it's a foregone conclusion that Divas Championship is on its way back to Team Bella.
But before she gets there, Nikki's got to deal with Naomi from Team Bad. Live next. We are back live on Monday Night Raw, set for Divas action. Naomi set to take on Nikki Bella. Of course, Nikki from Team Bella. Naomi part of Team Bad, which has Tamina and Sasha Banks.
They didn't just raise the bar in the women's division, they raised the bar in sports entertainment. They made history because of their gender. They put on a classic because of talent. So it was a hell of a match.
Nikki one-on-one with Naomi here tonight. Nikki, of course, battles for the Divas Championship. And there are the We Want Sasha chants filling the Allstate Arena. And you have to wonder how those chants wear on, say, Tamina or even Naomi, who's involved in this matchup. That their teammate is getting... Oh, look at this, Naomi. Oh, and Nikki.
Well, it would never happen out here, but can you imagine if somebody actually chanted
That could happen one day.
Cover. And a kick out by Nikki again in 2 weeks. Hell in a Cell pay-per-view only on the WWE Network. Nikki looks to regain her Divas Championship when she takes on Charlotte. Nikki, of course, holds the record. 301 days as Divas Champion before Charlotte beat her last month. Here we go, Naomi. Oh, and planting Naomi is Nikki Bella. And Bray and Alicia Fox enjoying it.
We talked about the confidence that Nikki Bella has ever since losing that Divas Championship. And you know what? All the problems we've seen PCB have, and she really does believe, look, at Hell in a Cell, I am going to win back that Divas Championship. And I'm going to continue a new streak, create a new record.
Well, he certainly has the talent to do it, Byron. She held that title for over 300 days because of that God-given talent. The Bellas are the star of Total Divas, part of that talent.
And many believe it's the Bellas who actually started the Divas Revolution.
The Bellas said they welcome the revolution. They said it makes everybody better.
And a snap there by Nikki. Get right to the back of Naomi. You say what you want about Nikki and the Bellas, but the fact that she held the Divas Championship 301 days speaks volumes.
And it also speaks volumes, Michael, as to who Charlotte beat for that title.
Naomi trying to create separation. Ooh. Naomi wants herself a shot at the Divas Championship, too. Oh, went for the big leg drop. Nikki rolled out of the way. Cover. Is it enough and a kick out?
I don't think all this talk about the Bellas and Charlotte has been lost on Team Bad. They're sitting there in the background going, look, we just got to push harder to make sure our name is in the spotlight.
Well, we saw the headlines that Sasha garnered last week.
And they're gonna build up that momentum, believe me.
The only team that's functioning as a team is Team Bella. Everybody else is imploding right in front of us.
I wouldn't say that about Team Bad, John. I mean, Sasha and company have been really getting along.
That's John just trying to stir the pot.
That's not what I hear. And just wait until these Sasha chants just keep getting worse and worse and worse. Everywhere we go, we want Sasha. You think Naomi and Tamina are going to be able to take that? Absolutely not.
You are becoming a bitter old man.
I didn't want to say that.
I was a bitter young man. Might as well be a bitter old man. And PCB is absolutely imploded.
Or is it Team NBC?
Yeah,
with Italian. Oh. Look at Naomi. Nikki's in trouble.
Those tricks.
And there's a drop kick by Naomi.
Hey, seizing the moment. That's what Naomi's trying to do here.
And Nikki is stunned. Well, maybe not. He loves the spotlight. That's why she loved being champion. Uh-oh.
So did Muhammad Ali, and he was a great champion.
Oh, look out, Naomi!
Stand by.
Over the top rope! Down goes Nikki and Alicia. And that is why many call Naomi the best athlete in the...
We want Sasha! We want Sasha! We want Sasha! We want Sasha!
what he's trying to accomplish.
And look at Sasha.
Down goes Brie.
You know damn well exactly what she was trying to accomplish. Trying to cause a divide in Team Bad.
Yeah, trying to drive a wedge between this team, much like they did with Team PCB.
And Nikki with Naomi up on the shoulders for the rack attack.
Hey, a perfectly functioning team.
And to John's point, Nikki and Team Bella again victorious.
Give an assist to Brie Allowin.
A big assist.
Here is your winner, Nikki Bella.
Hey, the thing about the Bellas is they know how to play the game, John. That's all this is about. They know how to play the game.
We want Sasha.
Sasha.
Yes. Ooh. Brie got Sasha. Meantime in the ring, Naomi was distracted and ran into a forearm by Nikki. And there's a reason the Bellas have been on top for so long here in WWE. Victorious again, Nikki Bella, who has her sights set on Charlotte in the Divas title in 2 weeks at Hell in a Cell. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
As Nikki Bella celebrates, we want to tell you that our main event tonight on Monday Night RAW is sponsored.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight at the Allstate Arena in Chicago. We are getting set just moments away with the United States Championship Open Challenge. Who's going to take the challenge? As tonight, Raw is brought to you by Payday, the unconventional candy bar that doesn't need chocolate to get the job done. And in the spirit of celebrating all things unconventional, Byron Saxton asked the WWE Universe who they feel is the most unconventional superstar or diva.
In your opinion, who is the most unconventional superstar or diva in the WWE?
I have to go with the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose.
Definitely Paige.
Probably Dean Ambrose. The dude's nuts.
She's just like not like any other diva.
Dean Ambrose.
Why?
He's just really strange.
I would say Paige.
It's got to be Paige. She's crazy.
Paige.
I'm gonna go with my girl Paige for obvious reasons. She's got blue hair and she's amazing.
So it is now official. Paige, the WWE Universe, has named you its most unconventional superstar or diva.
Oh my gosh, Byron, I'm just so happy right now. Thank you, WWE Universe, for recognizing my unique ways, because after all, you didn't give me the recognition I deserve for the Divas Revolution. But it's okay, I'm really happy, because Byron, they like me. They really like me. Wait. Victory never tasted so sweet, Byron.
The boos are getting louder.
The cheers are getting louder.
I love this place. There are locations that will boast they are the world's most famous arena. But I believe in my heart of hearts there is only one Allstate Arena. What makes this place so special? Well, I had my very first WWE match right here in the Allstate Arena. Since then, numerous times I've been a part of historic matches right here in the Allstate Arena. But that doesn't make this building special. What makes this building special is the people that fill the Allstate Arena. Your noise is passion. You appreciate excellence. And tonight, you will get excellence and you will get opportunity. Tonight, as it always has been, Chicago and the All-State Arena is the place to be. And regardless of public opinion, John Cena is the man to beat. Let's do this. The John Cena U.S. Open Challenge starts now. You want some? Come get some!
Who's going to take the challenge tonight?
Great opportunity for somebody.
Dolph Ziggler. It looks like tonight he's finally going to get his opportunity. Remember last week Ziggler was ambushed by the New Day before he can come out here for this matchup.
That's the beauty of his U.S. Open Challenge. The past doesn't matter. It's what you do tonight.
And Dolph has been in the midst of a whirlwind weekend in his relationship with Lana. We have the whole story about that later on tonight. But for now, it's Ziggler focusing on Cena in the United States title.
Dolph has been a United States champion before. Will he become a two-time United States champion tonight?
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the United States Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, residing in Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler. His opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, he is the United States champion, John Cena!
Hashtag U.S. Open Challenge. John Cena versus Dolph Ziggler. For that coveted United States Championship, only one man in WWE. John has held the United States title more times than John Cena.
That's right, he's chasing Ric Flair. That's the championship. And I've said it before, John Cena is going to do this one night, and it's going to come back to haunt him. This could be it.
Dolph Ziggler looking to take advantage of what perhaps could be a jet-lagged John Cena tonight. Remember, Cena was a part of the tour in Saudi Arabia last week with part of the WWE roster. Will Cena be able to put that behind him, or will it be Dolph's night? John, you've toured overseas your entire career. Will that come into play here tonight with Cena?
And the longer the match goes, the more it comes into effect. We used to have that problem when you go over to Japan and you'd fight your second night after being there. You start going 20, 25 minutes, that's when it starts coming into effect. John has done this before. We call him Big Match John for a reason.
Yeah, but this could be a blessing in disguise for Dolph. You know, he thought he was going to get his opportunity last week. It got thwarted by New Day. This could be the night Dolph Ziggler captures his second United States Championship.
And not only did Ziggler get thwarted by New Day, he came out to try to help Cena out later on in the night after Cena took on Big E after a New Day attack. And Ziggler inadvertently super kicked Cena in the face.
I told you we make history here at Allstate. She said yes, we got a married couple here tonight. Congratulations, good sir.
Apparently someone proposed here in the WWE Universe, and she said yes, as you can see there. Congratulations. Hey. Everything or anything can happen at a WWE live event.
It's live. It's Raw.
That's the first thing. Ever in the middle of a John Cena match, somebody proposes? The hell is going on around here?
John, you've been married a number of times.
I've never done a wrestling ring. And here's Cena and Ziggler again for the United States Championship.
Still young enough, though.
Still celebrating and Cena still applauding.
Of course.
Incredible. And Ziggler taking advantage, however, to an armbar of his own.
With that deep Ricky the Dragon Steamboat arm drag. You know, Ricky and Ric Flair had an incredible match here one time for the NWA Championship. Been some great matches in this town. 1961, Buddy Rogers, Pat O'Connor. We've got another one tonight.
Can Cena retain or Ziggler win the United States title? This match rolls on live. John Cena, the United States champion, defending against Dolph Ziggler. Cena back to his feet. Ziggler full weight of his body with that sleeper hold locked into John, but Cena able to create separation. And Ziggler, who took the United States Championship Open Challenge tonight, has taken it to John. Neckbreaker to Cena. Ziggler cover, inside leg, hook kick out by Cena.
Here's the thing, you don't know how long Dolph Ziggler was thinking about answering this challenge once again. For all we know, last Monday night he could have planned, I'm going to come out next week and challenge Cena.
Yeah, but look at this. I could blame it on jet lag, but I just think Dolph Ziggler is that good.
Now, Ziggler's a former world champion, John. Make no mistake about it.
A former two-time world champion, three-time Intercontinental champion.
Cena rolls out of harm's way momentarily.
And that's why they call him the show-up right there. Backfired.
Shoulder tackle. John Cena is made famous over the years.
You get a guy like John Cena down, you keep him down if you can.
Yeah, Cena's a billboard for resiliency.
Never forget that night right here in Chicago. That man, John Cena, made his debut in a WWE ring on SmackDown. I had the pleasure to call that match, and man, has he become a legend today. Oh! Ziggler, drop kick, hook to the leg, and Cena kicked out. And I'll never forget that night. It was John Cena versus Kurt Angle. Cena took Angle to the limit, but really, we knew Cena had arrived with a scene that took place back in the locker room area after that matchup, an exchange between Cena and The Undertaker.
Yeah, we saw right there it was ruthless aggression that John Cena has become so famous for.
And Cena looking for the AA. Dolph Ziggler trying to slide down, does. Shoulders down for the championship kick out. And Cena looking to turn it into the FTF.
Right here.
John Cena with Ziggler center of the ring. What's Dolph going to do? John Cena's had many a man tap out to this move. Dolph's got nowhere to go, guys. He's locked up.
He's trying to slip. He's trying to slip out.
And Ziggler able to slip out of the hold. And looking to reverse this thing on Cena. And Ziggler with a sleeper smothering John.
Got one leg wrapped around and being grapevine that other leg. John Cena's going to be in a lot of trouble.
And Cena realizing it. Now it's Cena in the middle of the ring, and the champion could be fading. Cena back to his feet. Ziggler hanging on.
Incredible power.
Oh, look at Cena. Cena trying to reverse that sleeper into the attitude adjustment. Oh, he connects on Ziggler. What a move by Cena.
Wow. How smart Dolph Ziggler is. Now that jet lag is catching up to John Cena. Look at him.
Yeah, but that was an incredible move, and it allowed Cena to buy some time to regroup.
How smart Dolph is to get that separation to get all the way out of the ring.
And Cena, the fighting champion, not going to take a count-out victory. He's going to help Ziggler get back into the ring and win this one via pinfall or submission.
What does that tell you about Cena? How easy would it have been to just sit back and let the referee count Dolph Ziggler out of this match?
Cena. Because of Cena's ego.
Cover, hook to the leg, and a kick out by Dolph. I would call it sportsmanship.
Got an ego the size of Pluto. He just wants to beat Dolph right in the middle. Can't say that I blame him. Cena seems a bit confused here.
And now Cena gonna pick up Ziggler and what's he gonna do with him here?
And it is an electric crowd tonight, as it always is in Chicago. Oh, Cena from the second rope. Ziggler's up there high, looking for the attitude adjustment. Dolph able to fight out of it. And now Cena.
Wow.
What a DDT.
We're going to have us a United States champion.
For the title. Inside leg hook. Cena kicks out at 2.
It's off here. Incredible. And even more so that John Cena found a way to kick out. Look at this.
We always talk about how resilient John Cena is. You could put Dolph Ziggler in that same conversation.
And it's been an incredible match for the United States Championship here live on Monday Night Raw. And that looked familiar.
Does it ever? Especially right here in Chicago.
Paying homage to the Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels, going for the super kick. John Cena with a clothesline.
Jeez.
Nearly turning Dolph inside out.
Hard-hitting, competitive. This is what the U.S. Open Challenge is all about. Look at this.
And this is what the United States Championship means, as Cena is driven face first into the mat. And a great rally by Cena, following it up with a clothesline. And these two superstars are spent. Never hear either of them complain, though.
And Cena comes out here week after week with his challenge. Look, I admire it, but it has got to cost him one day.
And pick the leg of Dolph. Dolph able to counter with a drop kick. And now Cena catching Dolph.
Strength.
The unforgiving power of John Cena.
Cena with Dolph up on his shoulders again. John Cena looking to retain the championship.
Whoa!
What a counter!
What?
A finisher out of the attitude adjustment. Cover for the title, and a kick out again by Cena.
Man.
What a move by Ziggler. Cena going for the AA, and Dolph turned it into the attitude adjustment from off his shoulders. I'm sorry, but the famouser off his shoulders.
I think Dolph is going to win this thing tonight. I can feel it. Look at this counter.
Watch this.
Mid-air.
And look how discombobulated Cena is with this cover. He's looking around, seeing which way he can figure out to get his shoulder up. Used his left hand to push Dolph, and his right shoulder's the one he got up.
And Dolph Ziggler is figuring out right now, guys, what so many people have figured out over the years, that it's so hard to put Cena away. It's so hard to beat John Cena. You know that firsthand from experience, John.
I did everything I could with John Cena. Never could find out the key to it. Few people have over the past 10 years plus.
Pick the leg again. Center of the ring. Ziggler trying to drag himself to the bottom rope to force a break. Cena with the STF locked in, submission move. Is Ziggler going to tap? Is Cena going to retain the championship?
Dolph was able to escape this last time by getting his head underneath those arms. Cena's got it locked in better this time.
Desperation mode for Ziggler. If he can just reach to that bottom rope, he's just inches away.
Dolph wants this championship. More importantly, he wants to beat John Cena for the United States Championship.
Look at the intensity in the eyes of John Cena as Dolph makes it to the bottom rope. Dolph is spent.
Look how smart Dolph is to roll where John can't cover him and can't get him anymore underneath those ropes.
Yeah, but John, was that a last gasp for Ziggler? Does he have anything left?
Cena is hurting as well.
Yeah, Cena's spent too.
Thing about Dolph is he is clever. You never know what this young man is going to come up with. That's the popularity of Dolph Ziggler.
These two men are two of the greatest athletes in WWE today.
Somebody is going for a ride. That's a long way down, Dolph.
And you're hard-pressed to find two guys with more heart than Ziggler and Cena. Headbutt. Cena stunned. Ziggler cross body. Cena rolls through. There's the power of the champ. Oh, and Ziggler. Ziggler right the eyes. Ziggler super kick. Pulling out all the stops for the championship. Ziggler trying to do everything he can to win the referee was blinded by John. Watch Dolph here. That's what winning the championship means.
What's wrong with that? Hadn't seen a kick out after that super kick caught him flush. Every time, Dolph is coming closer and closer to becoming champion.
And guys, remember the nose that Seth Rollins shattered a couple of months ago. John Cena had it surgically repaired, and Ziggler hit him clean in the face with that super kick, and you saw Cena holding the nose. Has more damage been done?
Hey, this is the playoffs. This is where you slide into second base like Chase Utley. You do whatever you have to do to win. It doesn't matter. Bend the rules, break the rules, walk out of here champion.
This match has been incredible. A battle of attrition.
Well, Dolph should be trading punches, and that's the reason. Dolph
looking for the zigzag,
fast, but he can't match hands with John.
Cena hung on. Oh, wow, Dolph Ziggler. This is, he got it. Zigzag.
Got him with a rabbit punch.
To crown a new United States champion and a kick out.
Pulled out that straight headbutt to the jaw.
Look at Dolph Ziggler's face. It tells you everything you need to know. Exhaustion.
No, it doesn't. It just tells you he's got more to come. A straight rabbit punch. Like I said, Dolph Ziggler is clever.
Dolph came prepared for this opportunity. You know he can just taste it.
Whatever you have to do, history awaits.
Disbelief almost in the eyes of Ziggler that Cena was able to kick out of the zigzag. And now got a bit overzealous. Ran into the AA by Cena. Cena retains. Cena retains.
Here is your winner, and still the United States champion, John Cena.
All I can say is give it up for Dolph Ziggler. I think that is all that John Cena had left. But he did it.
Yeah, but you can't take anything away from John. I mean, what a performance by the United States champion. Week in and week out, John Cena comes to this ring and defends the championship against an opponent he doesn't know who's going to be. Now watch Ziggler. Boom! The headbutt to Cena and the zigzag. Byron, we thought it was over here.
Yeah, even Dolph thought it was going to be over here, but somehow, some way, we thought it was over a couple times before this, but somehow Cena found a way to hang in there.
But John, this is what Cena's all about.
Resilience by John Cena. That's why we call him Big Match John, though. John Cena is certainly one of the greatest, and he could be the greatest of all time.
He's well on his way.
Another phenomenal performance.
I mean, think about it. He walks out here every Monday night, and he defends his championship against, he doesn't even know who his opponent's going to be. What a performance by these two men tonight. Cena is still your United States champion.
Well done, guys.
Hello?
Dave.
Hey, Hunter.
Hey, man, how's it going? How's the show going?
Oh, things are going swimmingly. Dolph Ziggler and John Cena just had a barn burner of a match.
Oh, great. Well, listen, unfortunately for us, man, it's a really bad turbulence. This plane is bouncing all over.
God, you spilled that coffee all over me. What is your name anyway? Tess? What kind of a name is that for a flight attendant? You know what? You're going to pay for this dress.
Okay, look, can I, let me call you right back, all right? I got a little problem up here. Let me call you back later.
You better.
Not a problem.
The Authority still doesn't know what the main event. Live on Monday Night Raw. Welcome to Dudleyville. The Dudleys set to take on the Ascension in what should be a very physical matchup as Byron the Dudleys get ready to take on the New Day for the tag team titles in 2 weeks at the Hell in a Cell event in Los Angeles.
When the Dudleys return to WWE, they said we have two goals: put people through tables and win back the tag team championships. Part one of that mission has been accomplished, and you're right, in just 2 weeks, part two could be done.
So here we go, Bubba Ray and Devon. Of course, returned to WWE after a decade, the night after SummerSlam. And look at Connor and Victor wasting a little time going after the Dudley boys as the Ascension John look to make names for themselves.
I like that. This is what you want to see. This is how you want to make a name for yourself. Look at this arena where tag teams are so prominent. The Road Warriors. It's where you got to make a name.
Ooh. Connor and Victor working well as a team. That knee brought Devon down.
Well, Connor and Victor have never been shy about their distaste for tag teams of the past.
Well, they've got a really good one here. In fact, one of the best of all time. And by the numbers, they are. They're certainly the most decorated WWE tag team of all time with 9 championships.
They try for number 10 at Hell in a Cell.
The question is, do they have it? And
here's the cover and a kick out.
I think they do.
Here's the thing, on 2 separate occasions, the Dudleys, I mean, literally have been on the verge of winning the tag team titles, if not for Xavier Woods, if not for New Day getting disqualified. So I think the advantage is in the Dudley boys' corner.
But that's the brilliance of Xavier Woods, though, Byron. That's what he's there for.
Brilliance or desperation?
Does it matter?
I guess
what
not.
matters is you walk out championships.
And Devon rolls out of the way and really needs to make a tag now. Can he get to Bubba Ray? And he does, and here comes Bubba Ray. And Victor pays for it. Bubba always talking in the ring, John. You've been in the ring with the Dudley boys.
They drove me nuts. Not only does he hit you hard, he talks you to death.
They're one of the most physical teams that you've ever been involved in.
Oh, absolutely. Look, we face the Road Warriors. We face Doc and Albright. We face the Dudleys, the New Age Outlaws. These guys are as physical as any of them.
Yeah, Bubba Ray loves to have fun.
I put him up there with Stan and Doc.
That's saying something.
Yes, it is.
Bubba Ray ripped
with
into
all
the corner.
respect to my good friend Stan.
Oh!
Oh, look at here.
Tag!
Oh, wait a minute, guys. Talk about a homage to the Road Warriors. Here we go. Here in Chicago, where they made the Chicago street fight famous.
What a rush.
And it's 3D time! Dudley death drop. I hope New Day's taking notes.
Quick work.
Here are your winners, the Dudley Boys.
Quick work by the Dudleys.
Message sent.
It won't be quick at Hell in a Cell, but you could see these guys walk out the 10-time tag team champions.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Director of Operations, Kane, is in charge tonight. The Authority is still not here. So Kane made a match. Corporate Kane versus Seth Rollins, but it's a lumberjack match. Dozens of superstars will surround the ring. Kane versus Seth, and guys, the Authority has no clue yet that this match is even happening.
I think it's a great match. I'm not sure the Authority's going to think so.
WWE Hell in a Cell is presented by WWE 2K16, the video game, in stores October 27th. Pre-order now. Tag team action. Barrett and Sheamus.
The man that gravity forgot.
Against Neville and Cesaro. Quite the rivalry, Byron, has developed between King Barrett and Neville.
Well, King Barrett actually had the nerve to call Neville a peasant.
Last week here on Raw, during a Sheamus versus Neville match, King Barrett left commentary, distracted Neville, and allowed Sheamus to pick up the win. Sheamus and Barrett said, hey, go find a partner tonight. Look who Neville found, Cesaro.
That's a pretty good choice.
Sheamus didn't need a distraction.
He didn't?
No, he didn't need one.
He was on the ropes. Neville had him in all kinds of trouble.
That's a little revisionist history.
It's funny that you sit out here and call these matches and don't remember any of them. Here's the cover and a kick out by Barrett.
I remember him succinctly. I remember that Sheamus didn't need any help.
Tag. Here comes Cesaro. And there's the power of Cesaro.
I didn't say he didn't get help. I said he didn't need it.
I've moved on, John. And look at the double team.
Oh, man.
By Cesaro and Neville to King Barrett. Who's the peasant now? Let him eat cake. Cover. And a kick out at 2.
What's that, the royalty?
Yes, did. Sheamus, a former King of the Ring. King Barrett, of course, the reigning King of the Ring.
How I'm going to be in London this Saturday watching the quarterfinal game between Wales and the Springboks.
What a life you've got.
Ireland's got to Argentina this weekend. One of Sheamus's favorite team.
Oh, and look at Cesaro with an uppercut. And another one.
You gotta love this.
Cesaro taking it to the brawler.
Well, Sheamus, you're gonna hit me, I'll hit you harder. Ooh!
Cesaro! Talk about collisions. And Mr. Money in the Bank, Sheamus is in trouble.
The Swiss Superman.
In Cesaro's words, he always delivers.
Wow.
That hurt.
And that's what Sheamus delivers.
And everyone is waiting for when Sheamus is going to deliver or cash in his Money in the Bank contract for a WWE World Heavyweight Championship opportunity.
Could be tonight.
Could be, because Seth has got Corporate Kane in a lumberjack match.
Look, it's going to happen when you least expect it. Look, Sheamus is a smart guy, and he understands he is the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Do you think Sheamus is going to be one of those lumberjacks around the ring?
If he does, it surely would be easy to cash in.
Ooh, Cesaro. Look at Sheamus. Sheamus is as nasty as they come. Went for the battering ram, and he ran into a big uppercut. Uh-oh, look out. Cesaro is going to... Oh, nobody home. Sheamus moved out of harm's way.
Oh, wait a minute.
And an uppercut again by Cesaro. Barrett misses wildly with a clothesline. And Cesaro is taking everyone out, guys.
That man's got a bag full of uppercuts.
Uppercut party on the outside, and Barrett and Sheamus are VIPs.
Hey, problem is you take them out outside the ring, it doesn't count. You got to get them in the ring to pin them.
Oh, look at this teamwork.
This is incredible. Neville launched.
Did I say Cesaro was a good choice as a partner? Oh, so close.
Oh, and Barrett with a bull hammer. Referee never saw it. And Sheamus and Barrett are going to pick up the win.
Here are your winners, King Barrett and Sheamus.
Shades of SmackDown for King Barrett. One bull hammer elbow once again stops Neville in his tracks.
Yeah, this time,
the Royal Bull Hammer. Ladies, Roman Reigns is walking into what could be the fight of his life.
that is tonight against Braun Strowman. But he also focuses on what happens in 2 weeks. For the first time ever, these two men, Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt, will step inside Hell in a Cell to end their rivalry.
Finally, one-on-one.
If you're Roman Reigns, you've exhausted nearly every weapon in your arsenal, nearly every play in your playbook, and now your last resort, stepping inside Hell in a Cell.
Plenty to talk about, of course, on social media. When it comes to this matchup, you can use the hashtag HIAC, Hell in a Cell.
I just saw a sign out there, Roman Empire. We're going to find out if the Roman Empire falls tonight.
Well, it feels good to be back in Chicago, baby. Anyone but you. Anyone but you, Roman. This whole thing between me and Bray has to do with one thing, and that's the WWE Championship. That's it. That's it. A few months ago, I was in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and I had that opportunity to get back in the title picture. So as I'm climbing the ladder, reaching for the briefcase, next thing you know it, I'm not in the picture anymore. I was taken out by a guy who was not even in the match. Well, y'all can't hear me or something? So, what we do when you have beef is you settle it in this ring. So we went one-on-one, me and Bray at Battleground. And as soon as I started whooping his ass, he had to call on the family. So now the Wyatt family's back together, and that's all good for me because I can do family versus family. I can do that. So I called up Ambrose, and it was on. And we beat the Wyatts at SummerSlam, fair and square in the middle of the ring. The next night, the Wyatt family got a lot bigger, and the war kept going on, and some weeks, I got my ass handed to me. But that's the past now. That's water under the bridge. What really irritates me, what really gets under my skin is this anyone but you. This anyone but you. That's what gets to me. Now, hey, Chicago, this ain't boring, baby. This is real life. This is real life. Because as a man, Bray Wyatt is trying to stop everything that I have going for me. Every single week that I leave my home, I look at my family in the eyes. I look at my little 7-year-old and I tell her, baby, Daddy's going out to get it for us. I'm going to create a future for you. So the fact that Bray Wyatt thinks that he can step in front of that, think about that. Imagine yourself in my shoes. Think of somebody trying to stop you from doing the things for your loved ones. Imagine what you would do to that person. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do to Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, Hell in the Cell, I am going to rip you apart. The worst thing he did was try me, was try to take my life, my future from me. So when Hell in a Cell comes, Bray Wyatt's going to be left there knowing, thinking that he's the man that could not stop Roman Reigns.
Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns will meet inside Hell in a Cell.
Just who you trying to convince here, Roman? These people or yourself? You can put the blame on me, that's fine. I'll take it, because at the end of the day, I know that you put this tragedy on yourself. And there is a massacre awaiting for you at Hell in a Cell.
I agree with you 100%. But what you need to know is when they lock that cell, you are going to be wishing you were trapped in there with anyone but me.
Marching orders from Bray Wyatt to the black sheep of the Wyatt family, Braun Strowman. Johnny, you ready for Strowman and Reigns one-on-one?
I'm ready for it. I'm not sure Roman Reigns is. Look at the size of this man.
Reigns and Strowman. And Braun Strowman, the black sheep of the Wyatt family, goes one-on-one with Roman Reigns. And make no mistake about it, John, Bray Wyatt has given Braun Strowman his marching orders. You see Bray there, Luke Harper in front. Take out Roman before Hell in a Cell in 2 weeks.
You better believe it. Roman Reigns has a walking mountain in front of him.
Reigns can hardly think of Hell in a Cell because he's got to try to get through Strowman.
You're in there with a man.
Look at this.
Yeah, this is the story. Every time Roman Reigns has dealt with Braun Strowman, he's been manhandled. He's been dismantled.
And now Roman looks to regroup. Bray Wyatt is loving it. Remember, Bray and Roman will be locked inside Hell in a Cell in 2 weeks to end this bitter rivalry, as Roman alluded to, started all the way back at the Money in the Bank event earlier in the summer.
Well, Roman was slow so many times to winning that championship, the WWE Championship, before Bray Wyatt decided to pick this battle with him.
Roman going to use his quickness, ran into an elbow from Braun. John, how would you approach Braun Strowman?
It'd be like trying to fight Bill Kazmaier or Jeep Swenson. I mean, you hit him with everything you had. We're trying to face Jeep. There's nothing you can do with him. You got to chop him down like a big General Sherman tree, but can you do that?
That's what Roman is attempting to do here, and he may have Strowman in trouble in the corner. But Strowman just swatting Roman away.
You got to remember the... Wow.
And there's the power of Strowman.
You know, in a perfect world, if you're Roman Reigns, you want to somehow build momentum to Hell in a Cell, but in this case, you got to be worried about whether or not you can even be 100% come Hell in a Cell.
You're right. Roman, the big thing about Roman is his strength and his athleticism. It's not necessarily his quickness. He's quick for a very big guy, but that strength and athleticism doesn't work against Braun Strowman.
Strowman's not all there upstairs either, so...
Braun Strowman is the embodiment of the ideology that Bray Wyatt spreads.
New face of destruction, as Bray has named him.
It wasn't even hardly a clothesline. Braun just ran over him.
Like a bus running through Roman Reigns.
Guttural scream from Braun. And Roman Reigns has been laid out.
You saw it. I mean, the moment this match started, you saw the concern on the face of Roman Reigns. He knew what he was getting into with this Braun Strowman.
You got to wonder if the edict here from Bray Wyatt is for Braun Strowman to beat Roman Reigns or to hurt him. Maybe both.
I would opt for the latter.
Look at Roman Reigns has tried everything. He's tried using his quickness. He's tried using his athleticism. Nothing has worked.
Look at this. This is flat out just power from Strowman.
Yeah, this would just be a slam for a normal individual. For Roman Reigns, that is getting completely rocked.
That tree limb-like arm, John, was just brought down across the chest of Roman.
It just almost broke Roman in half.
Get up, Roman!
Almost like seeking instruction from Bray Wyatt.
You're not going to make it to Hell in a Cell!
I think that answers your earlier question, John.
Can't be any more clear than that.
Well, it can be. Braun Strowman, the black sheep of the family.
Look at how he's got Roman wrapped up with one arm.
Got that trapezius muscle all locked in that grip.
Long time since you've seen that, John.
Well, Roman is a big man, and Roman is a powerhouse, but not compared to Braun Strowman.
Well, Strowman's got that grip into the trap muscle, as you said, and he's palming the head of Roman Reigns as well. Well, Roman grabbing the beard of Strowman.
Roman's doing everything he can.
Creates a little bit of separation now as Roman looks to rally.
Look at this, Brian. Just shaking it off as Braun Strowman.
Don't make him mad, Roman.
Roman fighting back, a couple of rights, and now a kick to the midsection.
With punches that would knock a normal man out.
And a clothesline as well, and Strowman's still on his feet. But Roman Reigns feels like maybe he's starting to get somewhere.
Strowman's a little wobbly.
Maybe not. You sure? Reigns caught him. But he's still standing. Misses wildly. Roman Reigns again. Strowman still on his feet, but this time knocked back into the corner.
Roman Reigns just keep hitting, keep striking.
Bray Wyatt getting agitated.
Uh-oh, can he get him up?
Reigns trying to let this huge man onto his shoulders for a Samoan drop. Couldn't do it. And paid for it. I think you're right. It doesn't look like Strowman's in any hurry to try to win this match.
That could be the last flurry of offense we see from Roman Reigns. Big man.
Oh, wow, gosh. That's just nasty.
Just a straight boot.
Now think about psychologically how this is affecting Roman Reigns. I mean, you said it, Johnny. He's tried everything. He's thrown everything at Braun Strowman.
I can guarantee you, Byron, that he's never been in there with the ring with anybody like this Braun Strowman. I've never seen anybody like this guy.
Yeah, but Roman's showing some fight. He's hanging in there. He's not giving up, that's for sure.
We know how tough Roman is, but this could be futile.
Yeah, but look where Strowman is. Strowman's in trouble, guys. Reigns with a drive-by. Strowman on his knees. Strowman's on his knees. Reigns may have him where he needs him.
Reigns is sensing weakness.
Reigns gonna go for it again.
See what Roman is.
Oh, and he went right into a vicious clothesline. And Reigns may be out cold.
Wow.
Watch this impact.
Look at this.
Just wow.
Just that huge arm sticking out that almost cut Roman in half again.
Just when you think you're making headway against Braun Strowman, he takes all your hope away.
Uh-oh, look out now. Roman Reigns with a big right hand. Reigns with a right hand to Strowman. Strowman, guys, may be in trouble. He's leaning right out of our announce table here. Bounced off again by Reigns. And a third time by Roman. Roman's got Strowman stunned.
Man, but he's still on his feet.
Yeah, Bray realized Strowman was in trouble. He sent Luke Harper to help out. Ran into a Superman punch.
But Braun Strowman isn't.
Oh my goodness. And Strowman right on the announce table.
Jeez.
A Superman punch by Reigns. Strowman went flying over the announce table.
Finally knocking Braun Strowman off his feet.
And Reigns is going to win this via countout.
Your winner by countout, Roman Reigns.
And Strowman is...
Braun Strowman in. Oh, how Roman Reigns managed to do it, but somehow managed to score a countout victory here. I think if you're Roman, you got to get out of Dodge. Fast. Uh-oh. Roman is thinking, I'm going to wait till Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, meanwhile, John and I regrouping here after Strowman and Bray lost it. But to your point, Byron, Roman Reigns wins this via countout, and now he gets Bray Wyatt in 2 weeks at Hell in a Cell. Of course, Bray wants him tonight. Roman Reigns
Roman strikes, and boy did he ever tonight. And now he turns his attention to Hell in a Cell against Bray Wyatt. I think Roman won the Mind Games war tonight.
I think you might be right.
I think all you did was make Braun Strowman mad.
Watch Roman Reigns with a Superman punch delivered to Strowman right over on an announce table.
And finally taking Strowman off his feet in the process.
Reigns would beat the count to win via count out. Now this. Roman Reigns has had enough. Roman Reigns has heard enough. And now he's going to settle things inside Hell in a Cell.
Hello?
Kane.
Hunter?
Kane, can you hear me, Kane?
Yes, I can hear you.
Look, we're headed your way.
Hunter? Hello?
We've got bad. Can you hear me, Kane?
Yes, I can hear you.
The reception is bad. You got me now?
Yeah.
What was your main event again?
Well, it's a little outside the box, but tonight Seth Rollins will be in a lumberjack match. Against me. Hello?
Try it, Kane. Bad. Who's Seth facing?
It's me.
Kane, can you hear me? I know it's you. Who is Seth facing?
I know it's you, Hunter. Me.
TMZ broke a story over the weekend where Lana and Rusev are now engaged. They're engaged to be married. And Summer Rae is out here with Rusev. What is going on?
I thought Derek Fisher and Matt Barnes had problems.
I don't even understand why Summer's out here.
I know, great point. As Ryback, who faces...
Obviously, Rusev's a playboy.
Yes, maybe her Wi-Fi went down.
John, Playboy, he is engaged to another woman. Like, really gave Lana a ring in the whole 9 yards. You saw the pictures on TMZ.
I understand it's not legal in most countries to be married more than once.
I don't think it's married in Bulgaria, or it's illegal in Bulgaria or Russia either.
Nonetheless, again, I'm having a hard time understanding why Summer would even show her face in support of Rusev. Like, if I'm Summer, I'm humiliated. My heart is broken right now.
If you're Summer, how many times did you ask Rusev to marry you?
Oh, good point.
Ryback, of course, will get his opportunity at the Intercontinental title in 2 weeks at the Hell in a Cell event on the WWE Network.
This brings new meaning to the word awkward.
Rusev's obviously a very attractive guy.
Oh, is he?
And Summer Rae still cheering Rusev on. It's like nothing.
Hey, you know, maybe they say love is blind.
Maybe, listen, you know what? Maybe Summer Rae isn't into social media and she didn't check out TMZ. Maybe she doesn't know what's going on.
Oh, come on. She's all over social media. She's always posting on Instagram and on Twitter. You know that.
She's the only person who actually retweets herself.
Oh! And here's Ryback now. And wow, with a big shoulder tackle, down goes
Ryback
Rusev.
just launched himself into Rusev.
The only thing Ryback's concerned about is making an example of Rusev. Oof.
And Ryback, who's got Kevin Owens on the brain and the Intercontinental title.
Right now, Ryback has a meat hook on the mind.
And Ryback delivering a big clothesline to Rusev. And Ryback said this one's over. Monday Night Raw live tonight in Chicago. Ryback versus Rusev. Looking for the shell shock for Ryback. Rusev lands on his feet. Big kick, and Ryback stunned. Rusev rolling him up, using the ropes, and the referee caught him.
You
had him on the ropes. You cannot put your foot on the ropes.
Nobody home.
Well, let's try this again for Ryback.
And Ryback got him in. The shell shock to Rusev. I hope Kevin Owens is watching.
Here is your winner, Ryback.
Ryback is one of the most intense individuals you'll ever meet. You better get ready, Kevin Owens. You have got a fight coming up for your title.
Ryback said he's a lion. Kevin Owens is the prey.
Ryback wants his title back. Rusev makes one mistake. That's where it started. Ryback goes for a shell shock and hits a big Bulgarian with it.
That's where it ends.
Ruru, my sweetness, my heart. On the wake of me proposing to you in our impending engagement, here, stand up. Listen, I could have done this in the back, privately, but I want the whole world and everyone here to know the real man that you are to me. Yesterday on TMZ, Lana and Rusev engaged. The fact that you couldn't tell me privately and I had to find out online, the fact that you've been engaged to Lana for 1 month shows me exactly the kind of man you are. Every single person here thinks you're this strong, dominant force to be reckoned with. But really, you're just a whipped little boy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Because I will never waste another minute of my time on a narcissistic, self-centered, egotistical, jealous, lying, cheating bastard.
Hell hath no fury.
Rusev has been exposed.
And it's all Lana's fault.
As Rusev looks to regroup, we get set for our main event, still to come later on tonight. Lumberjack match, Corporate Kane versus Seth Rollins. Wow. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Kalisto of the Lucha Dragons. Of course, followed up by Sin Cara. They're a joy to watch.
I love these guys.
But Kalisto has his hands full tonight.
You'd be better in a mask, Byron.
That's not nice.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marysville, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in at 266 pounds. He is the Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens.
This guy is the height of arrogance.
Look at him, and I gotta tell you, I love it. And we saw it last week right here on Monday Night Raw. It was Kevin Owens one-on-one with Sin Cara. He delivers the pop-up powerbomb, and then the Intercontinental Champion picks up the win. But guys, he wasn't done there. He couldn't leave well enough alone. He would go after Sin Cara's partner, Kalisto.
That is classic Kevin Owens. Make the rules up as you go. You're right. Went after Kalisto, who had no part of the match, but this is all about Kevin Owens making some sort of statement of dominance. Oh, look at me. Look what I can do.
Yeah, Kevin Owens is about to do some damage to Kalisto with the powerbomb on the apron. Before the man he needs in Hell in a Cell, Ryback, came out to even things up.
Yeah, Owens clearly wanted no part of Ryback.
He's a prize fighter, Byron. He fights when prizes are on the line, not for free.
Well, that's going to happen in 2 weeks. Hell in a Cell event only on the WWE Network. Kevin Owens defends the Intercontinental Championship against Ryback. So tonight, Kalisto looks for some retribution against Kevin Owens. And Kalisto with the quick kicks. And Owens is going to have to be careful, Byron, of this quickness of Kalisto.
Well, that's what makes Kalisto so dangerous. Keep your head on a swivel.
And just like that, the Intercontinental Champion in trouble. Oh, but he fouls it up with a clothesline.
I think Kevin Owens is watching Ryback a little earlier. I think he got a little fired up.
As brash and cocky as they come. The problem is with Kevin Owens is he's been able to back it up.
He certainly has. I don't think I've ever met anybody as arrogant as Kevin Owens. I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, most self-serving superstar in the WWE.
Yeah, that's a great quality, too.
Beat John Cena in his WWE debut. He won the Intercontinental Championship just a few short months later.
Go back to NXT 3 months in. He became NXT champion.
And the thing is, Owens is awesome in the ring, and it's just his attitude.
Well, leaves a lot to be desired.
How's that? Pretty good, huh?
Doing great.
Got a problem with you, Michael?
Problem with a lot of people.
Kevin Owens with a straight right hand. Kevin Owens, in-your-face style, loves to trash talk. Kalisto looking to take him out of that zone and hasn't been able to. The only way Kalisto has a chance is if he can start flying.
Yeah, and he's got to hope that Kevin Owens makes mistakes, which Kevin Owens rarely ever does. Ooh, there goes the luchador.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is Owens?
Is Kevin Owens thinking about this?
Yeah, of course.
Well, maybe not. Oh, well, that's his offensive style.
Same effect.
Yeah, mocking the Lucha Dragons.
Same effect, even the same dancing.
And the thing about Kevin Owens, John, is he gets under your skin, right? Just pulls you out of your game.
That's exactly what he's doing, and he's doing it to both of these luchadors.
He loves it. It entertains him. Anytime he can get into your head and throw you off your game.
Yeah, but Kalisto looking to take advantage. And Owens just dumped him on his head.
Man. That's why they call it high risk.
Kevin Owens took a step back and just dumped Kalisto on his head.
I don't know what Kalisto was going for there, but...
Well, high risk. He was trying to put Owens away with the home run. And he whipped on it. Here's the cover and a kick out.
Oh, we said it earlier. That's how Kalisto's been successful. You go back to what you know. You go back to what brought you to the dance.
Kevin Owens there was going for that pop-up powerbomb.
Kalisto, we're going to create some space. Cross body, lateral press. Owens at 2. And now Kalisto's showing some signs of life. And this is what he had to do. Get Owens off balance, drop him to a knee. And the high-flying luchador plants Kevin Owens face first. Down goes Owens off the DDT. Will that be enough? What an upset this would be for Kalisto and a kick out.
Now you're starting to feel that momentum shift in the corner of Kalisto.
Kalisto is holding his own against Intercontinental Champ, and this is impressive.
Oh no.
Yep, maybe not.
Cover for the win. It's over.
We're
longer when you get planted like that, the more luchadors sprout up.
Here is your winner, the Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens.
You are the champion. You're the Intercontinental Champion. But Kevin Owens in 2 weeks at Hell in a Cell will defend that title against Ryback. Look at this. That is just a great counter by Kevin Owens. And good night. That's ball game.
That's what Ryback has to contend with at Hell in a Cell. Watch this impact.
What's the head bounce?
Boom.
Kevin Owens.
Look out, Ryback.
The Kevin Owens.
Guys, our main event tonight is sponsored by Payday, and get this, the authorities don't have no idea this match is even taking place. The Corporate Kane has placed himself in a lumberjack match with the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
Since Natalya is now out here with Charlotte and Becky.
Natalia's trying to steal my girls away from me, okay? PCB is not over yet. Did anyone say it was over, Michael?
Well, from what I understand, they're calling themselves Team NBC now.
Oh, they're just going for a phase. They'll get over it.
So tag team action, and Brie Bella going to start things off for her team. And the so-called last kicker, Becky Lynch. Natalya called you a spoiled brat, Paige, who's no longer the shiny new toy, not getting what she wants, hence your reason for the way you've been acting as of late.
Oh, really? Well, she's a has-been. How about that?
That this has-been did beat you last week on Raw, though.
It was a fluke, Michael. Don't bring that up. I'm still a bit hurtful. It was an off day.
So you're going to try to make amends with PCB.
Well, yeah, they're my girls, and there's Natalia's just trying to steal them off me. I mean, they need me. I started the Divas Revolution.
But do you see why Natalya did what she did, Paige? I mean, I think she was just trying to help out Charlotte and Becky. I mean, you know, you kind of deserted your team for all intents and purposes for a bit.
They are my girls, and I'll treat them any way I want to. Natalya needs to stay backstage where she belongs, okay?
Are you jealous that Charlotte's now the Divas champion?
Okay, I've been Divas champion twice, Michael, and she's made history once. How many times have I made history? Doesn't even count.
Here's a cover by Becky, hook of the leg. You know, some people would say, Paige, that if you truly are supportive of Becky and Charlotte, that maybe you wouldn't be talking about yourself all the time, but actually talk about those two young ladies.
Excuse me, it's called tough love, all right? They need it sometimes.
So you think that Charlotte and Becky need tough love?
Yeah, they don't want to get too big for their boots too quickly.
Covered by Charlotte and a kick out.
They've only been up here a couple of months, okay? They need to be brought down to earth a little bit.
So you would be, even though there's not an age thing, the elder statesman of the group.
Yes, absolutely.
I get that completely.
Thank you, JBL.
Did someone do that for you, Paige, when you came up here for the first time? Bring you back down to earth?
Yeah. None of them need to. I didn't need to, you know.
Oh! And Charlotte, neckbreaker to Brie. There goes Alicia Fox.
And look at the Divas spear!
Now Charlotte is fired up. Uh-oh, look at this.
Oh.
Brie rolling up Charlotte.
Here she comes, getting involved again. Excuse me a second, men.
Oh, come on. Wait a minute. Natalya was coming to the aid of Becky and Charlotte, right?
I don't get this at all.
Oh, what a boot by Charlotte.
Sorry about that, gentlemen.
Natalya was actually helping your girls out, Paige.
She's getting in the way, Michael. It's exactly what she deserves.
What she deserves?
Yes.
You're just trying to help out your partners.
And
tell her to stay backstage.
Getting in the middle of it. Chaotic scene here in this Divas tag team match. Brie, missile dropkick, cover of the champion. They got her. Brie Bella has pinned the Divas champion.
This is the exact reason they need me.
Alicia Fox and Brie Bella.
So if you'd have been there, Paige, that wouldn't have happened.
No, if I would have been there,
Page, watch this. You know, there's something to be said by that distraction, Page. May have cost your so-called girls, Charlotte and Becky, the matchup. Maybe you did more harm than good out here tonight.
I don't think I did. I think you've been wisely enough right now. I think you're lying.
It's tough love, right, Paige?
It's tough love, and now he needs to stay backstage.
Yeah, okay.
Shut up.
That's a good idea, Byron. Shut up.
Well, nice having you here.
It's great to have you, Paige.
Thank you, JBL.
All right, Kate, hey, listen, we're doing everything we can to make it there, but it's not looking good. This is so frustrating. But look, tell me again, who is Seth Rollins facing in the main event tonight?
He's facing me.
Mom, this is ridiculous.
Is everything okay?
No, Kane, everything is not okay. I'm yelling at you. How could you put yourself in a match against Seth? You said you were going to be professional.
All right, Kane, listen to me, okay? Under no circumstances are you going out there tonight. You hear me? I don't care who you choose to replace you, but it's not you, okay? You are not going out there tonight. You hear me? Now listen, I've got to go, Kane. Do not screw this up.
I understand.
Sure, the situation, man, I really don't like what's going on out there. It feels all wrong to me. I mean, I don't feel like anyone's on my side out there. Except for you. Except for you, my friend. My family, we go way back. You and me, we always got each other's backs. You're always there for me. And I know tonight's not gonna be any exception. You make me feel safe out there, man.
You got a great sense of humor, you really do.
What do you want?
I got some good news for you. Triple H just informed me that I will not be your opponent this evening.
Oh, that is great news.
But no need to worry. I am going to find a suitable replacement.
What? Suitable?
Dozens of superstars have surrounded the ring here tonight to play lumberjacks for our main event.
The following is a lumberjack match. Introducing first from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds. He is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
Tonight, Seth Rollins in our main event on Monday Night RAW. Tomorrow night at 9 Eastern, Seth Rollins will be a guest on ESPN's Sports Center with our former colleague, Jonathan Coachman. Rollins on Sports Center on ESPN tomorrow night.
Our boy, Coach.
Well, a night that's been full of panic and despair for Seth Rollins. He can finally breathe a sigh of relief, knowing at least he doesn't have to take on Corporate Kane.
Yeah, but he doesn't know who his opponent is, and the Lumberjacks surround the ring, and what their job is to make sure that the participants in this match stay in the ring, and who knows what's going to happen if Rollins falls outside.
Rollins does not have a lot of friends among those Lumberjacks.
So who's his opponent? No. Oh my God, it is!
His opponent, weighing in at 323 pounds,
The Demon Kane! Rollins was looking to retreat. The Lumberjacks aren't allowing him to go anywhere. And here we go. Rollins and Kane in a Lumberjack match. I should say the Demon Kane.
Triple H ordered Corporate Kane to find a suitable replacement, but I guarantee you this is not what he meant.
Well, yeah, Triple H told Corporate Kane he couldn't be in this matchup. He didn't say anything about Demon Kane.
Yeah, but I can guarantee you the Authority did not want Demon Kane in this match. They never even considered it.
And remember, Demon Kane will face Seth Rollins in 2 weeks at Hell in a Cell for the championship. A match that Demon Kane must win, or Corporate Kane is out of work as Director of Operations. And again, the Lumberjacks doing their job.
Feeding them back.
It's like, wow, maybe I have some friends out there.
Think about this. All night Seth Rollins has been worried about facing Corporate Kane. Now imagine what's going on in his mind knowing he's in there with Demon Kane.
And he's literally cornered behind. There's nowhere for Seth Rollins to run.
Yeah, not at all.
He doesn't have any friends.
This is what you call worst case scenario.
This is Seth Rollins did not expect this tonight.
I think from now on, Seth will be the Authority's trouble himself.
Yeah, remember the Authority never made it to Monday Night Raw tonight. We are live in Chicago at the Allstate Arena. The night started off with the Authority informing us that they were running late. Well, they've been real late. They haven't showed up yet. And it's Demon Kane versus Seth Rollins in a Lumberjack match.
Don't make him mad.
Made by Corporate Kane earlier tonight. Now it's Kane dumped over the top rope, and look at this. And the Lumberjacks thinking twice about this.
You blame him?
And Seth Rollins going to launch himself into Demon Kane, and Kane caught him with a right.
Kane literally just held up both arms and blocked him.
Seth is stuck in the middle of a nightmare, and nobody wants to help him.
And now Seth Rollins going to run. Rollins is going to run through the WWE Universe, but not quite. Cesaro catches him.
The Swiss Superman got him.
Lumberjacks doing their job.
And Seth right back into the proverbial fire.
I think the Lumberjacks are a little too eager.
Uh-oh! Oh, my gosh. Ooh, and Seth caught Demon Kane and stunned him. Seth again knocks Demon Kane over the top.
On his feet.
God, it's a new day.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, boy, the battles these two have had in the past. Oh! The Ascension down and out. Oh, Big Show with a knockout punch! A knockout punch by Big Show to the Demon Kane. Kane is out. Big Show's walking away.
Well, Seth Rollins wanted help. I don't think that's what Big Show had in mind was to help Seth Rollins.
Not at all. Big Show just did that in self-defense, but in the process.
And now it's Demon Kane.
Kane is out.
He has been knocked out by Big Show. Set back in the ring. Rollins looking for the win. Here's the hook of the leg. And Demon Kane gets the shoulder up at 2. Rollins cannot believe that Demon Kane is still in this after getting KO'd by Big Show. Oh, man, Kane down again. Again, Rollins for the win. Hooks the leg. Is it enough? King out again at 2.
Demon Kane might not be in this match for long. The way things are going now.
No, sir. That's the future right there.
I'll tell you though, if Seth Rollins can't find a way to beat Demon Kane right now, he might as well forget it at Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, especially after Big Show delivered a knockout punch and handed Kane to him really on a silver platter.
That's the future right there.
New Day still running their mouths.
What have they done?
Seth caught him with a forearm right to the face. And Kane launching Seth on the apron. Oh, and Seguri stunned Kane. Seth top rope. Rollins with that knee. Glancing blow, caught Kane. Is it enough to put the Demon away? Again, got the shoulder up.
start to sense a little bit more added confidence now from Seth Rollins. He knows he's got Demon Kane reeling.
Now Seth's got to pull out all the stops here. Top rope. Kane very vulnerable right now. Seth with a front splash connecting. Is it enough to put Demon Kane away? Kane again!
You said he was feeling confident, Byron. I'm not sure Seth is feeling so confident right now.
He's throwing everything he has at Kane, and Kane still kicks out.
Kane was hit by Big Show's best punch, that KO punch. Seth Rollins has hit Kane with everything, and Kane keeps getting up.
Well, not only getting up, maybe about to dismantle Seth Rollins.
Ooh, man! Did you hear that?
Rollins, come on!
World. Rattles the ring.
Cover him! Cover him! Okay.
Both men are down in this lumberjack main event. Demon. Wait a minute. What the hell?
Oh, now they want to go after Demon Kane.
New Day just dragged Demon Kane out of the ring, and now all hell's broken loose. A chaotic scene.
New Day was trying to help Seth Rollins.
Lumberjacks beat the heck out of each other. Demon Kane is somewhere at the bottom of that pile. Now being forced back in the ring. Can Rollins take advantage? What the heck?
Oh my God.
What? Now what?
Because anything goes at this point.
And it's New Day directing traffic.
Get him, baby!
Are you kidding me?
Big E just stopped in his tracks.
And here comes the cavalry. And all the lumberjacks going at it. Melee on Raw. Meanwhile, let's not forget there's still a match going on, guys.
Goodbye, Stardust.
Chokeslam.
Back to the fifth dimension.
Goodbye, X-Man. Gonna miss you.
Wow, did you see the height? Rollins from
There's
behind.
still a match going on. Remember, there's still a match going on.
Go for the pedigree.
Oh!
Lands on his feet. Oh, no.
He's not going to let us beat this time.
Tombstone Pile Driver.
Good night.
Cover. The Demon Kane has pinned the champion. Kane has pinned the champion.
Here is your winner, Kane!
With that, Demon Kane would be the new WWE champion. You can't stop him now. How in the hell could Seth Rollins stop him at Hell in a Cell? Seth Rollins has awoken a sleeping giant.
Seth Rollins, your days may be numbered as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
The Demon Kane is taking Rollins straight to hell at Hell in a Cell. Could we be looking at the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion in the Demon?